He knew. From the moment his eyes opened each day, the world flooded in, a cacophony of thoughts, emotions, memories, not his own. A psychic, they called him. A gift, they said. It felt more like a curse. To see the darkness in a smile, the lie behind a promise, the fear cloaked in bravado, it wore him down. The world felt raw, exposed, and he, a prisoner in his own mind. He trained with the agency, honed his skills, learned to navigate the labyrinth of minds he was forced to inhabit. They taught him control, but how do you cage the wind? How do you silence the screams that echoed in his skull? Not of pain, but of lives lived and lost. He was a weapon, honed for a purpose he didn't choose. His power, a tool for their machinations. They assigned him a family, a cover, they said. Blend in, be normal. But how could he when every shared meal felt like an interrogation, every birthday party a stage play? He saw the forced smiles, the carefully constructed narratives of their lives. He felt the weight of their expectations, the burden of their manufactured joy. He went through the motions, played the part, but his heart remained untouched. Their laughter couldn't drown out the whispers in his head, the constant barrage of thoughts from strangers, from the city that never slept. He craved silence, solitude, a moment of peace where the world's weight lifted, and he could simply be. But that, he knew, was a luxury he couldn't afford. His ability, it was a wall, invisible, impenetrable to others, yet he was trapped behind it. He yearned for connection, for genuine laughter, for the simple joy of sharing a thought without it echoing through 1,000 minds. But how could he explain? How do you tell someone their love feels like a whisper in a hurricane? The agency monitored him, a constant presence lurking at the edge of his awareness. They feared him, he knew, feared what he could do, what he could become, and in their fear they sought to control him. But he was not their puppet. He was a man, flesh and blood, with a mind that held the universe, and he would not be denied his freedom. He dreamed of escape, of a place where the noise quieted, where he could find solace in the silence of his own thoughts. A place where he could choose who to let in, where his gift wouldn't be a weapon, but a bridge to understanding. He knew the fight would be long, the path treacherous. The agency wouldn't let him go easily, but he had to try. He owed it to himself, to the man buried beneath the weight of 1,000 minds, to break free from the prison of his own making. He would find his voice, his purpose, his place in a world that both terrified and called to him. He would find his freedom, even if it meant burning down the very foundations of his reality.